Enter now, time traveler, into Genesis, the world's first time travel game, where immortals play, and every deck is a path to destiny. Across the ages, 13 voices call your name. From crown to feet, from shadow to star, the immortals awaken. A living body of the elements of life, law, love, and will. Earth, life, the foundation. Air, law, the structure. Water, love, the flow. Fire, will, the drive. Together, they create a living body of balance where no force or power dominates, and each element supports the other on your journey through the trials of life. More than fragments, pieces to one complete design, fate and choice collide. Enter the decks of Genesis, where reality is remembered, novelty awakened, identity claimed, harmony found, authenticity lived, and destiny is the move you make in the ever-present now. This moment belongs to you and Neptune. Of the 13 legends of destiny, Neptune says accountability and responsibility gives you voice. Number 3, color blue, the Throat Chakra. This is the throne of your spirit. Every word you speak and everything you eat, she touches. Beneath the tides where secrets hide their gleam, she sails the currents of the waking dream. Her voice, a compass in the storm's embrace, calls wanderers toward the rightful place. Not power claimed, but balance to restore. Her words unlock the long-forgotten shore. Responsibility is ocean deep, a vow to guard the truth that others keep. Through wealth of spirit, fortune's song is sung. Through purity, her river flows unsprung. The explorer knows the map is never done, for every voyage births another one. She whispers, wealth is not held in hand, but in the voice that shapes the land. To own your truth is to be rich indeed, a tide of fortune that none can impede. So heed her voice when silence tempts retreat. Neptune's call makes destiny complete. Neptune rules the Throat Chakra, glowing blue with the resonance of truth. As the Explorer deck, she represents wealth, communication, and the courage to take responsibility for one's choice and voice. Neptune speaks. The greatest wealth of all is to own your voice, because if you cannot voice your truth, you cannot own your life. If you cannot speak freely, you simply are not free. To speak with purity is to collect wealth. To act with responsibility is to maintain it. Gold may be stolen, but truth, once spoken, echoes forever. The poor in voice remains impoverished, no matter their treasures. The rich in truth hold an ocean no thief can drain. Number 1, accountability. The gift to acknowledge the weight of one's actions, to speak with clarity, and to honor commitments. Number 2, responsibility. The counterbalance. The willingness to act upon words, to ensure voice becomes deed. And 3rd, voice. Neptune's ultimate talent. The throat is the passage of breath and word. In Genesis, her deck channels wealth, communication, and truth across the hyperboard. In the elemental hypertech consciousness model of reality, the spirit of the player sits upon the throne of the throat. Every word spoken and every food consumed is a covenant with Neptune. The throat is a tide gate. What flows through determines whether spirit is nourished or poisoned. The soul rests deeper and belongs to Jupiter in the seat of the diaphragm, where the breath pauses and sets pace between giving and receiving. The heart is the chamber where life force of spirit balances with love power of soul, the great harmonizer between the spirit and soul of you. Spirit and soul are joined by breath and voice. Neptune guarding one, Jupiter, the seat of the soul, holding the other. Together, in the heart, they weave the eternal fabric of human presence. In the human experience, Neptune awakens the Navigator of Truth, who explores not just oceans but conversations, especially relationships and commerce. She teaches every word is a wave, and every wave shapes the shore of reality. To embody Neptune, ask yourself, do my words serve only myself, or do they carry responsibility for the world they reach? When you choose the Explorer deck, you become a voyager of truth, speaking into existence the maps that others will follow. With Uranus, we claimed authority. With Sun, we found dignity. With Neptune, we give voice to truth born from the union between the father, accountability, and mother, responsibility. And tomorrow, Venus brings us into the heart of harmony, trust, and joy. She is where Genesis begins to feel and heal. And when truth was spoken, the heart awoke. Venus rose in harmony. Neptune speaks not just for self, but for truth that ripples across worlds. The immortals were never meant to stand alone. Each deck is a lesson, each ability a trial, each virtue a fragment of the whole. Together, these do not merely form a game, they form the architecture of a new consciousness model of reality, hyperphysics, elemental hypertech. The immortal protocols are the skeleton of the universe, and the immortal decks are its organs, systems, and breath. When the 13 converge, the higher currents awaken. 1. Presence, awareness of your part in the whole. 2. Reality, the ground of what is. 3. Novelty, the spark of what may be. 4. Identity, the clarity of who we are. 5. Authenticity, the courage to live it. 6. Destiny, choice and fate, woven as one by all 13. Thus, Genesis is no mere game. It is a living architecture, a navigable model of creation itself. The immortals teach, destiny is not given. It is forged in harmony, discipline, and devotion, born from the courage to voice truth, to craft law, and to love with purity. Ask, do I drown the gifts of the immortals, or do I weave them into the body of my life and love? Presence, reality, novelty, identity, authenticity, so that I may live my destiny.